Hey everyone, Frankie Timmons, Cycle 61 is my channel on YouTube. I figured I'd go ahead and give an update on what's been going on with me getting ready for Dirty Kanza. It's way out still. It's middle of February, getting near the end of February. And in my last video I alluded that I was injured and I gave some ideas what I was going to do with the bike, which has not been sent out yet. It should be, I think we're sending it out Saturday, giving it to the bike shop to start the build. And so I'm really looking forward to that. Really happy with the decisions I still have made as far as the bike is put together. I feel like it's going to be very effective on Dirty Kanza course. Really the only issues I have is storage, thinking that stuff through. Again, the logistics of this race, ride, challenge as they like to call it, are way more than I expected and thought about doing. My injury, I tore my calf muscle. I'm not sure if I said that last time. And it was a pretty good tear, but I am walking now. I'm not on a crutch. So actually it was over a week ago. So about 13 days ago, I think I put the last video out. And so I tore my calf muscle. I have been doing everything I possibly can to heal as quickly as possible. So we can go and talk about the bike. So in the last video, if you watched that, I decided that I am going to take my 29er mountain bike and convert it to like a gravel Frankenstein bike, which I was, there's a lot of people that are told me that, it's not really the way to go, but the more I thought about it and what that terrain can offer, all my bases will be covered like that. Will it be the fastest bike out there? No way. No, a dedicated cross / gravel bike is going to be the fastest out there. Should be going to the shop on Saturday, dry conditions, and to get that part done and over with and back to me so I can get on it and start logging some miles, figuring out what's wrong, getting used to the gear ratios and what I can do on the bike. We're taking all the mountain bikey kind of the triple with the 7-speed on the back, throwing it away, and putting 1x SRAM 11-speed on the rear. So it's going to be new wheels and and then drop bars and put to my setup, and got to get tires, go tubeless with it. So really I could buy a bike for what I'm doing this for, but I don't need another bike lying around my house. So the bike will go. I'll be doing a whole video on the bike when it's done. And hopefully, like with every choice that I do, we'll lay out like a section of it. So the next thing I'm working on is my nutrition, and really thinking about that. Like, I thought I had it ironed out, but I'm really second guessing myself, and I don't have a problem with how much I eat or what I eat. The main thing is I can deal with a lot of different kinds of food. It's, where am I going to be 6 hours in, 8 hours in? I want real food at the, the second stop. I really think I'm going to. And hydration, and you have to think of all these things, and that's fine. There are a lot of scenarios that are going through my mind, like, what if I'm riding for 6 hours straight without a stop, So thinking about extra places to put bottles, extra water, all those, what are my backup plans along the way? What can break on the bike? Because you don't know. My fear is a derailleur, being broken. So making sure maybe if there's a spare derailleur or spare derailleur hanger or anything like that, and or anything that might put me out there for a long time and not have to make that phone call of I didn't make it, or I broke something, come pick me up. We drove 20 hours out here for a 50-mile ride or something like that. I don't want that to go. So in closing, that's what I've been up to. I'm hoping to keep this up every week. You're not going to see much in the beginning. I am thinking of starting to buy some stuff and showing you what I've bought, and hoping that it's going to be, because this is the thing. You're going to read all these reviews on all this gear and food and things, but you don't know if it's going to work for you until you get it. And spending $150 on a Camelback or any other brand that's out there, and I'm just using the Camelback as an example, but this goes for every little aspect of the whole build, the whole everything of the logistics of something like this. Is you don't know until you get it that if it's going to work for you, and then you got to practice with it and hope that it's going to work for you. And what could be better, what could be worse. To practice how to eat, something I do 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, is kind of funny. But to eat on a bicycle over terrible terrain, and I don't want to call it terrible, beautiful, majestic terrain that is going to be terrible on my body at miles. So you don't see anything yet, but I can't wait to have that pile get bigger and bigger and bigger. Actually have a Tupperware type tub, big tub out in the garage right now that's going to be where I keep all that dirty Kanza stuff, just in there. So if there's any feedback out there, like what do you think about a power meter? What do you think about running 40C tire, gravel tire? What kind of tire do you like? There's a lot of tires out there I didn't know were there. Like, I've been on the road exclusively, and the mountain bike has got the tires that were on it. They got WTV tires on it. My road bike, I've run Specialized and Vittoria tires. So now I'm in this other realm of gravel, and I'm hearing these names that I've never heard of because I haven't been in that loop. So it's been pretty cool. So if you have any suggestions as far as that, all right, guys, that's about it for this one. I'm going to get busy with creating a workout and getting logistics ready for Dirty Kanza, and I hope you guys have some comments and questions for me, and go ahead and like the page and watch some of my Zwift broadcasts, and listen to me be an idiot, because I'm really good at that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually glad to be working out again, back on track of recovery. So anyway, I'll talk to you all later.